Hello everybody, it is Tara Bradbury and Katie Peters here with me today. We are from Active Agents in Hervey Bay and about to give you the October wrap-up. So I'll let you kick things off, Katie.
Thanks, Tara. Just before we get right into all of the nitty-gritty, I just wanted to say that we have received a few beautiful gifts from our clients and the community over this last month, and they've been amazing, so thank you very much.
It's never expected, but it's always nice to get that surprise, and we've had some beautiful flowers from tenants and landlords saying thank you. We really appreciate it. We know it's challenging times, especially for tenants looking for property, so continue to register with us and we'll do our best to match you with a home. However, let's wrap up October, and Katie is going to start us with the first property.
So we have leased 32 Ocean Blue Boulevard for $500 per week. That's
right. Now that property was actually purchased by an investor out of town. We're able to tenant match that property with the first interested party there. It's a brand new 4-bedroom home in the fantastic Ocean Blue estate. From my understanding, most of the blocks are sold there at the moment, so you'll have to wait until 2021 to get access to that if you're looking at buying in that area. But sales isn't our expertise, but it's certainly a very sought after area for rentals and for buying as well.
Absolutely. Next one is 12 Casey Court in Dundarran Beach for $550 per week.
Yes. Now, we're finding a lot of interest in Dundarran Beach at the moment. Each time we have a property that comes up out there, it's pretty easy to tenant match. So if you're an investor in that area, Dundarran, Craignish area, connect with us to see where your property is positioned. $550 per week.
Pretty good investment.
It is. And look, we've got the person who's purchased that is actually based down in Victoria. They're not moving up for a while. Got a beautiful family moving in. And the great news on that story is that the house that they were in has sold and they had to find that next rental property. So it's always really good to share those good news stories.
Absolutely.
Next property.
14 Turnwood Avenue for $500 per week.
Yes. Now this one's actually come up in like the Kingfisher Lakes area to describe the location. Very close to the Bay Reserve as well, the hospital. Again, another popular location. And this property was also tenant matched with a wonderful family. And again, investors out of town, which is always great to see that interest in Hervey Bay.
Absolutely, yes.
But another great result. And our final property, Katie.
Final property is Unit 1 406 Esplanade. We got $400 per week for this one.
Which is an absolute cracker. So 2-bedroom apartment on the Esplanade. It does have a pool included in the complex. The part of the Esplanade that's located in is fantastic to walk to. Cafes, shops. I mean, you've got the beach across the road. So
exactly, one big ocean, one big pool.
When you're on the Esplanade, you can't argue with that. It's such a good location. We've got a mother and daughter that have rented that property, which is really exciting. And that property was actually purchased by a current investor of ours, which is great. So we are seeing more interest coming into the area in the way of investors wanting to set themselves up here in Hervey Bay, which is good.
Yeah, and speaking of setting yourself up in Hervey Bay, REIQ have released the stats for vacancy rates and everything as well, which I think would be of interest.
Yes, so while we're in October, we've got the September stats that have come out. So they've explained that across the Fraser Coast, which is a combination of Maryborough and Hervey Bay, we're at 0.7%. It's recognised that Hervey Bay is at 1%. I would suggest that consistently throughout that quarter, we've been more likely around that 0.4 up to 1%. And a lot of these statistics are collected from those agents that we also work with in the area as well that have property management businesses. So again, if you are in the area and you've considered renting out your home and you're wanting a review of that opportunity to find out where you are positioned and to have us pop in, do a rental CMA, we can tell you what your home is worth for rent at no cost. Or if you're watching this video and you're following us on social and you're out of area and you're thinking about investing, we'd certainly love to give you some feedback on some of the results that we are achieving. I feel like we've got that in the 5 minutes, Katie. Let's wait and see. That's our wrap up for the month of October. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.